Nigeria's biggest reality TV show, Big Brother Naija, is back with the 5th edition dubbed Lockdown. Following the wrap-up of Pepper Dem edition, the stylish host Ebuka Obi-Uchendu on July the 19th introduced fresh new 20 housemates to the house. As usual, housemates have to live and abide by the Big Brother rules to make it to the grand finale. But what happens when the rules are broken? It's simple. Defaulting housemates are fined, evicted, disqualified or punished in any other way Big Brother deems fit. Harsh, right? Well, BBNaija rule book is distributed to the contestants before entering the house, just to make sure they know their rights and boundaries. This also applies when it comes to nudity and intimacy. So, what are these rules?
Hello guys, it's Nolin here from African Glitz.
Without wasting any more of your time, let's look into 30 strict rules BBNaija housemates must follow while in the house or in order to win the show. The Golden Rule. Housemates must respect their fellow housemates in the Big Brother Naija house at all times. Big Brother's supreme law. Every word from Big Brother is a law, and all housemates are to comply with his request at all times. This is because Big Brother is the symbol of authority in the house and ensure law and order. Without Big Brother, there will be no Big Brother Naija show. No one questions his authority, and he's not obliged to answer the question of any housemates. Smartphones. BBNaija housemates are not allowed to come in with their smartphones. This is because part of the rules they signed up for is that they cannot have any contact with the outside world. Also, housemates are not allowed to come in with their phones to ensure that the Big Brother house location is kept a secret. And contestants are not distracted by what Nigerians are saying about them on social media. Writing materials. Housemates are not allowed to be in possession of any writing materials, including pencils, papers, diaries, and any makeup item that can be used to scribble, such as eyeliner. This is because Big Brother wants all housemates to communicate by talking to each other or Big Brother himself. Clothing. Clothes with prominent logos, fine stripes, dots, and solid white colors are not allowed in the Big Brother house. Just because striped clothing may create a weird optical effect called moire pattern. Date and time management. Calendars, alarms, and watches are not allowed in the house. It's a competition for the battle of wits. Big Brother wants housemates to use their instinct and intellect. Big Brother may have disallowed these items to make housemates lose the sense of time and to be less conscious about time during challenges. Communication. Housemates are not allowed to communicate using written notes, hints, signs, and even symbols. Housemates that default these rules are punished by Big Brother, and housemates must also not whisper or cover their mouth when talking. Language. Housemates must communicate with one another in English language. Any other language, including local languages such as Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, is not allowed, simply because Big Brother does not want other housemates to be confused or turn the show to a game of tribe and dialects. Besides, English is a general way of communication in Nigeria. Cameras and microphones. Housemates are filmed 24/7 and they must have their microphone at all times. It is a fundamental principle of Big Brother that everything housemates says or do in the house may be recorded. It is also strictly against the rules to interfere for any reason with the camera or sound equipment installed in the house or do anything that may hinder the working of the equipment in any way. This includes tapping, scratching, or covering the microphones or obscuring the view of the camera. Nominations. Nominations are compulsory for all housemates. Housemates are also expected to give a valid reason for nominating fellow housemates. And housemates are equally disallowed from discussing their nominations with anyone other than Big Brother, and if any housemate does, Big Brother will term it a deliberate act to influence others. Challenges and tasks. All housemates are expected to pass their challenges and tasks, and if they don't, they may be evicted. In the 4th season of the show, Avala and Isilomo were evicted on day 7 of the show just for failing a challenge. Diary room. Diary room sessions are compulsory for all housemates, and if a housemate is called to the diary room, they must drop whatever they are doing to proceed to the room. Contestants are not allowed to wear hats or sunglasses in the diary room and must not discuss their diary room session with their fellow housemates. Whatever happens in the diary room must stay in the diary room. Contestants are not allowed to withhold anything in the diary room and must answer all Big Brother's questions. Violence and traits. Housemates must not strike, intimidate, threaten, or act in any way that can be construed as violence towards other housemates. This could lead to immediate disqualification, just like in the case of Thatcher. Also, different types of violence, including gouging, victimization, bullying, and provocation, may be punished in any way Big Brother chooses. In the 4th edition, Oshomola and Ike threatened fire and brainstorm when their coins went missing after the Saturday night party. For that, they were given strikes by Big Brother. Storage rooms. Housemates are not allowed in the storage rooms except if Big Brother gives them the go-ahead. Only Big Brother can open the storage room, after which he will inform the head of the house will proceed to retrieve all items the housemates need for their challenges and tasks. Defaulting housemates will be punished in any way Big Brother chooses. Alliance. Housemates must never enter into an alliance to plot the downfall of another housemate. If found guilty, it could lead to immediate disqualification. Visitors. Housemates are not allowed to bring in visitors or their children to the Big Brother house. They, however, can bring pictures of their children. Pets. Housemates are not allowed to bring their pets into the Big Brother house. Like in the case of children, they can bring pictures of their pets. Narcotics. Hard drugs are not allowed in the Big Brother house. Defaulting housemates may be handed over to the relevant authorities. Weapons. Weapons of any kind are disallowed in the Big Brother house. Anyone found wanting may be disqualified immediately. This is also to avoid any issue of violence and crime, as housemates are sometimes frustrated and can be provoked by the actions of other housemates. Medication. Medications are not allowed in the house except they have been cleared by Big Brother himself. Also, housemates who fall ill are given medication. Unless it's very serious, then preparation can be made for a doctor to visit. Alcohol and smoking. In 2018, Big Brother banned housemates from drinking alcohol, smoking, and using swear words in the house for several days. The temporary ban on abusive language and intoxication was announced by Miracle, the head of house at the time. Housemates are allowed a limited percent of alcohol, especially during Friday and Saturday night parties. Lazy days. There are no lazy days allowed in the house. It might look like housemates are just there to chill, but the truth is they are working, and their social media, raking in millions of followers before they come out of the house, can attest to that, because actions in the house can make or break a housemate. Everyone is expected to wake up at a specific time, dress up, and get ready for the day. Just because there isn't much to do, a contestant cannot decide to stay in bed all day. Voluntary exit. Housemates are allowed to leave the Big Brother house at any stage if they can't handle it. They also cannot return after a change of mind. A minimum of 24 hours notice is normally requested by Big Brother to make the departure arrangements. Housemates, however, will be obliged to provide a reason for their exit to Big Brother in the diary room. Electronics. Housemates must not bring items such as iPods, iPads, laptops, televisions, CD players, radio, video games, console, and computer game to the house. Unacceptable behaviors. Behaving in a way that could cause a serious offense to either fellow housemates or members of the viewing public, including serious crimes based on the grounds of age, disability, gender, race, religion, belief, or sexual orientation, are not allowed. Intimacy. According to Biggie's book, housemates can be intimate with another willing housemate. However, if this housemate doesn't give a consent, encourage, or says no, the other housemate needs to back off, or else it will be classified as harassment. This led to the disqualification of Kemen in the 2017 edition of the reality show. He was called out by the public for grouping T-Boss while she slept. Nudity. Housemates are not allowed to be completely nude in the house. Even if they decide to wear something revealing, they must make sure it covers the unique part of their body. Not only because viewers might find it offensive, but it's also because these are part of Big Brother's rules. Self-love. Viewers are not allowed to play love or pleasure themselves in the house, diary room, in the bathroom and the bedrooms. If the camera picks them up, they can face a significant punishment, and that takes us to protection. Protection must be worn during intimacy. We are not sure if BBNaija contestants go for a medical checkup before entering the house, but one of biggest rules is basically if housemates find love and must be intimate, protection must be worn to commend private actions. Apart from preventing infections and diseases, we don't think Big Brother would want housemates making babies under his roof. And that brings us to our final point, the reality show. Contestants are only allowed to go on the show once. Previous housemates cannot apply to go on the show again. The same applies to disqualified housemates. So there you have it. Big Brother Naija Season 5 is expected to produce some of the biggest pop culture influencers and TV personalities of our time. Well, as long as they don't break some of the rules that can easily result to their disqualification. Do you think Big Brother is too harsh or lax about its rules? Which of these rules shock you the most? Share your thoughts with us on the comment section down below.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out our channel for other trending African stories and news. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.